Sunny Hostin was on The View talking about heart health with her co-hosts. This ended up as a tough conversation for Sunny. She said that the topic hit home for her because of a recent tragedy in her family. This was a heartbreaking moment for Sunny, and the cameras caught it all. Here's what happened on The View, and why it hit Sunny so hard. Sunny Hostin reveals tragedy on The View. The women on The View were talking about American Heart Month with guest co-host and American Heart Association national volunteer Star Jones. However, when it came time for Sunny Hostin to ask a question, there was a pause and Whoopi Goldberg heard something from her producer. She then asked Alyssa Farah Griffin to ask the question. That led to the camera catching Sunny crying. "I'm sorry, my aunt died yesterday of a heart attack," she explained, asking Griffin, "So can you take my question?" via deadline. This seemed to take the other co-hosts by surprise. They all instantly offered their words of comfort to Sunny and then moved on with the rest of the questions for Star Jones. The conversation moved to Jones' role on Divorce Court, where she admitted that it is her job to show empathy for the people on the show. This led back to Sunny Hostin, who apologized for disrupting the show. Star showed her empathy here. "We're your girls," she said. "You're supposed to be vulnerable with your girls." Fans respond to Sunny Hostin on The View. Fans were sharing their condolences, as well with Sunny Hostin, after she made the special announcement and broke down on The View. This was surprising since so many fans usually like to bash and troll Sunny on social media. Here's a sample of what fans had to say to Sunny Hostin. "I'm sorry for your loss. It will be difficult to get through this. Just remember she will always be with you in soul and spirit. My condolences, Sunny. I love you and the show." At Star Jones says, taking a moment to say how perfect you are for the role of judge on Divorce Court. "You bring such a unique balance of empathy, wisdom, and strength to the bench." What are your thoughts on this Sunny Hostin moment on The View? Did the show handle the moment respectfully? Were you happy to see Star Jones speak up for Sunny? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The Gayle King-Morris Chestnut interview, a deep dive into objectification, humor, and professionalism. The recent interview between Gayle King and Morris Chestnut on CBS Mornings has ignited a fiery debate, raising complex questions about the boundaries of professional conduct, the nature of humor, and the ever-shifting landscape of social expectations. While some viewers found the segment light-hearted and entertaining, others criticized King for objectifying Chestnut by reading a series of thirst tweets aloud, sparking a broader conversation about power dynamics, gender roles, and the evolving standards of on-air behavior. This incident demands a closer examination, dissecting the nuances of the interaction and exploring the diverse perspectives it has generated. The interview context: a blend of promotion and playfulness. The interview segment in question wasn't solely focused on Chestnut's acting career. It also served as a promotional vehicle for Oprah Daily, featuring content related to the platform. King's approach, known for its blend of warmth and informality, aimed to create a relaxed and engaging atmosphere. The inclusion of fan tweets, particularly those expressing admiration for Chestnut's physical appearance, was likely intended to inject humor and connect with a broader audience. The Oprah Daily Instagram page further reinforced this intention, framing the segment as a light-hearted exchange and highlighting Chestnut's priceless reaction. The thirst tweets, a double-edged sword. The core of the controversy lies in the content of the tweets themselves. These thirst tweets, characterized by overt expressions of attraction and admiration, are a common phenomenon on social media. While often intended as playful banter, they can also be perceived as objectifying, particularly when directed towards individuals in a professional setting. King's decision to read these tweets aloud, emphasizing their complementary nature, arguably crossed a line for some viewers. They felt it reduced Chestnut to his physical appearance, undermining his professional accomplishments and creating an uncomfortable of objectification, a question of power dynamics. The criticism leveled against King centers on the charge of objectification. Critics argue that by focusing on Chestnut's physical attributes, King perpetuated a culture where men, too, can be subjected to objectification, albeit in a different context than women. This raises crucial questions about power dynamics in media interviews. While King undoubtedly holds a position of influence as a prominent journalist, the inherent power imbalance between interviewer and interviewee can be further complicated by factors like gender, race, and social standing. In this instance, some viewers felt that King's actions, regardless of her intentions, reinforced a dynamic where Chestnut's value was reduced to his attractiveness. The defense of humor, intent versus impact. Conversely, many viewers defended King, arguing that the segment was intended as light-hearted fun and should not be taken so seriously. They pointed to Chestnut's seemingly good-natured reaction, suggesting that he was not genuinely offended by the tweets. Proponents of this view emphasize the importance of context and the established rapport between King and her guests. They argue that King's playful banter, a hallmark of her interviewing style, should not be misconstrued as malicious intent. However, this defense raises a critical point. The impact of words and actions can sometimes outweigh the intent behind them. Even if King intended the segment to be humorous, the potential for objectification and the reinforcement of superficial judgments remains a valid concern. The shifting sands of social expectations, a matter of context and consent. The controversy surrounding this interview also reflects the evolving nature of social expectations. What might have been considered acceptable or even humorous in the past is now subject to greater scrutiny, particularly in the wake of movements like #MeToo. The increasing awareness of gender dynamics and the importance of respectful professional interactions has raised the bar for on-air behavior. This necessitates a constant reassessment of what constitutes appropriate humor and the potential impact of seemingly innocuous comments. Furthermore, the concept of consent in this context becomes complex. While Chestnut may have outwardly appeared to consent to the reading of the tweets, the inherent power imbalance of the interview setting raises questions about the true extent of his agency. The role of social media. Amplifying the debate. Social media played a significant role in amplifying the debates surrounding this interview. The sharing of the clip on platforms like Instagram allowed the controversy to spread rapidly, generating a wide range of opinions and criticisms. Social media also provided a space for viewers to voice their concerns directly, holding King and the show accountable for their actions. This highlights the increasing influence of social media in shaping public discourse and influencing media narratives. The importance of nuance, beyond black and white. The Gayle King Morris Chestnut interview is not a simple case of right or wrong. It highlights the complexities of human interaction and the challenges of navigating professional boundaries in a public forum. While some viewers may have found the segment harmless and entertaining, others were genuinely offended by what they perceived as objectification. It's crucial to acknowledge the validity of these diverse perspectives and engage in a nuanced discussion about the issues at stake. Moving forward, fostering respectful dialogue. This incident serves as a valuable learning opportunity for media professionals and viewers alike. It underscores the importance of considering the potential impact of words and actions, even when intended as humor. It also highlights the need for ongoing dialogue about respectful professional conduct and the evolving standards of on-air behavior. Moving forward, it's essential to foster a culture of open communication and critical thinking, encouraging viewers to engage with media content thoughtfully and express their concerns constructively. By acknowledging the complexities of these issues and engaging in respectful dialogue, we can create a media landscape that is both entertaining and ethically responsible. The Gayle King Morris Chestnut interview, while controversial, offers a crucial platform for this necessary conversation.